Presentation introduces you to long reports, how they differ from short reports, how they're written and organized. A major project in the world of work, the long report gives you the opportunity to use and combine many of your writing skills. In business, the long report is the culmination of many weeks or months of hard work on an important organizational project. So how do long and short reports differ? Both long and short reports are valuable tools in the world of work. Basic differences exist, though, between the two types of reports. A short report is not a watered-down version of a long report, nor is a long report simply an expanded version of a short one. These two different types of reports differ in scope, research, format, timetable, audience, and collaborative effort. Let's take a look. First, scope. A long report is a major study that provides an in-depth view of a key problem or idea. It might be 8 to 20 pages, or even longer depending on the scope of the project. The implications of a long report are wide-ranging for business or an industry. Long reports examine a major problem in detail, while short reports cover just one part of the problem. Research. A long, comprehensive report requires much more extensive research than a short report does. Information can be gathered over time from primary and secondary research. Format. A long report is too detailed and complex to be adequately organized in a memo or letter format. The product of thorough research and analysis, the long report gives readers detailed discussion and interpretation of large quantities of data. To present the information in a logical and orderly fashion, the long report contains more parts, sections, headings, subheadings, documentation, and supplements or appendices. Timetable. The two types of reports differ in the time it takes to prepare them. Writers of these two reports work under different expectations from their readers and under different deadlines. A long report explores with extensive documentation in a subject involving personnel, locations, safety, equipment, so on. Many times a long report is required by law. A short report is often written as a matter of routine duty. The writer is sometimes given little or no advance notice. The long report, however, may take weeks or even months to write. Audience. The audience for a long report is generally broader than that for a short report. Your short report might be read by coworkers or a first-level supervisor, where a long report is primarily intended for people in top-level management. Collaborative effort. Unlike many short reports, the long report in the world of business may not always be able to be done by one employee. Rather, it's probably a collaborative effort, the product of a committee or team whose work is reviewed by a main editor to ensure the content is great. Individuals from many departments within the organization or a corporate setting would be involved in the planning, researching, drafting, revising, and editing of a long report. Let's take a look at the process for writing a long report. As we just saw, writing a long report requires much more time and effort than its short report counterpart. Since your work will be spread out over many weeks, you'll need to see that your report is not a series of static or isolated tasks, but an evolving project. Before you embark on that project, review the information in the writing process. The following guidelines will help you plan and write a great long report. 1. Identify a significant topic. 2. Expect to confer regularly with your supervisor and team members. 3. Revise your work often. 4. Keep the order flexible at first. And 5. Prepare both a day-to-day calendar and checklist to ensure your progress on your long report. Let's take a look at long reports in review. Perhaps no piece of writing you do on the job carries more weight than the long report. You can simplify your job and increase your chances for success by following these guidelines for scheduling, researching, and collaborating long reports. 1. Plan and work early. Do not postpone your work until a deadline draws near. 2. Confer often and carefully with others in your team regarding your long report. 3. Do a thorough search among internet, print, and other resources to prepare. 4. Consult with specialists in other fields in and outside of your company for information related to your long report. 5. Divide your workload into meaningful units. And finally, 6. Set up mini deadlines for each phase of work and then meet them to ensure your timeline.